Hello, it's Celia. Welcome to my studio. There are 3 parts to this video. First, I'm showing you how I sharpen my pencils, both graphite and charcoal. And believe it or not, I am new to this particular way. I've always just used regular pencil sharpeners, like these ones. But now I'm regretting all those years of doing it the easier and faster way. In the long run, I wasn't saving time at all. I was actually prolonging it. But one thing I did find about the sharpeners that I used to buy all the time, they were less than satisfactory in my opinion. Until one day, I decided to try a makeup eye pencil sharpener from Sally Beauty Supply. And I've been using it ever since. That is, until I started carving my pencils. Wow, what a big difference this made. I'll show you, coming right up. This is a box cutter, and it allows me to sharpen my pencils and continue working on my project without having to stop so often to resharpen manually. I still use my manual regular sharpeners for smaller work and sketching, but for larger and more important pieces, I'm happy using the box cutter. Watch how much length is added as I perfect it. This was my first time, my first attempt doing this, and for that, I think I did pretty well. As I start, I hold the pencil down parallel to the table and kind of just carve out. I started out really just little teeny pieces, and as I got comfortable, I was able to take bigger chunks at a time. And right here, there I go. And when I went slow, it seemed a little harder that way too. You got to get into kind of a rhythm for it. It took a little practice, and I'm sure I'll get a lot better as I use this method. And once I had the length, then I began to work at the tip, making it as sharp as I possibly could. And I've seen people get these so sharp, it's amazing. But I think it's going to be a few more times and trials before I can have it look like a needle point. And although I enjoyed doing this, it was a little hard because my wrists would get tired after a while. And I also think that's kind of a learning curve to it also. And here you'll see how I am really trying to get the end of that to the best point that I can. You should always make sure, of course, that the razor is really sharp too. There was one time it stuck into the pencil, so I knew it was time to change the blade. Other benefits I was going to get out of this pencil, the way it was sharpened. You'll see right here with the original one, you just get so many of a size line. And with this technique, I can pull the pencil down the paper and get a wider range of coverage. And that's very useful when adding value. And once I had it as sharp as I thought I could get it, I used sandpaper to sort of even it and smooth it out and make that point even better. This is just another pencil of mine, and it's shaped different. and it was a little tougher to do. So I thought I'd just add that in and show you there is really a learning curve to it. Have you ever tried one of these pencils? It's a charcoal pencil that unravels. So you don't use a sharpener for this. You just unwrap it. If you can see right here, I actually pulled that string down. You're not supposed to pull it down as far as I did. I did that on purpose because I wanted to expose more of the charcoal. But when you do it, especially if this is like the first time you've used one of these, just go easy on it and pull the string at first about one or two of the lines of paper that you'll see on there, just a little bit down at a time. Try it out just a little bit first, and if you feel you can pull off more, then go ahead and do that. But do it carefully, because there have been times when I've used these and I unwrap it just roughly or too quick, and the top of it, the charcoal stick, will break off. And another thing to be aware of is to not drop your pencils. If you drop your pencil, any of them, it will cause the inside to break. So like in this one, it would break the charcoal inside. And then when I unravel it, it would just break off. And if this happens with a pencil you're sharpening with a sharpener, it's the same thing. When you go to sharpen it, it's going to come to that point where it broke when you dropped it, and it will just fall out, and you'll have a flat piece of charcoal or graphite, whichever you're using. So just go slowly with it. There's a little bit of a knack to it, so don't worry if you struggle at first. It can be a little tricky. But other than that, I really like these pencils, and I would suggest that you try one and see how you like it. And if you do, then maybe you'll want to try some other charcoal techniques, and that would be fine with me, because you could join me for some of my charcoal drawings that I'm going to plan for some near future videos. And here's a bonus tip. I'm going to show you how to make a sand block using cardboard and sandpaper. You can use an actual wood block if you'd like, but this is what I had available. These are great because they have adhesive on one side and it's sticky, so it makes it really easy to place on your surface that you're going to use. And that's what I did. Just folded it over, and I used two different numbers of sandpaper. And it just depends on what you want to use. It's good to play around with that and see which ones you like the best, because some you just want it to sand it a little bit, and then others you might want to have it a little more grindy, which actually kind of makes it more smooth. So it's good to play around with it, like I said. If you don't have adhesive ones, of course you can use glue. And here I am saving all those ashes from it so that I can use that in some of my other charcoal drawings. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope you learned something. If you did and you enjoyed it, please give me a like. I really would appreciate it. And or subscribe. Thanks so much. Until next time.